nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Damage are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Zane Gonzalez set and ready to get us started, and off we go now from State Farm Stadium. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About to get on this boy ass boy. How you coming? How you coming? How you coming? Can't do that. Cannot do that. Cannot do that.
Sanders has
Bye
it
bye.
over the middle.
Bye bye.
And he
Thank
is
you.
into the end zone.
One play,
Touchdown,
one tub.
Emmanuel Sanders, 72 yards. And the Saints have taken
I'm broadcasting.
the early lead.
A lot of everybody can see. Dang, I missed the
One
kick
word
though.
for that
Oh, it
opening
ain't
play
gonna matter.
call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. That, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Hey, why you left, bro? Why you left?
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Murray's going to yield to Drake on the option. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll hand it to Drake here on the option. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, yeah.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Snap comes to Murray at 1.
Let's go.
Incomplete.
Brandon, their last miss on 3rd down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to punt the ball away.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. It's Murray. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on
maybe
down.
play football.
So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Ooh,
lucky.
Buda Baker with a pick. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
They'll start the drive with Drake. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Tackle made.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the option, it's Murray. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Oh, the slant complete to Hopkins. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It's 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter.
6-0 our score after 1.
Cardinals nothing.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They hand off to their big tight end. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the toss, Drake going left. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
On the carry.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now an option play on 2nd down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
On 3rd and short, Drake. He's not going to get there.
Great job.
That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
This defense is really floating around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He may try and run for this. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
And at the 36-yard line.
We ain't worried about that.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Murray on the option. He'll give it to Drake. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Saints 37-yard line.
Give him some.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
This is so boring, bro. It's all up here. Here's the Cardinals and the Chiefs. Sorry, people. If you're going to play with the team, at least do what they do in real life.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Decent run, maybe hoping for a little bit more. It does, though, set up 3rd and manageable.
And every play this run, if it's blocked perfectly and executed perfectly, it's set up to go for a touchdown, right? But I like the way you described that one. Just get into a 3rd and manageable, nice decision-making, and took care of the football.
Play action. Now it's Murray. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll be an Arizona 1st down on a gain of 17. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the stop.
Come on, guy.
Will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
At the 6-yard line.
First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. motion. Here's Drake. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Brings up third.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyler Murray with a touchdown throw to DeAndre Hopkins. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from grabbing the lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
38 seconds.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Let's go, Alvin. Oh, get through there. Get through there.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now this time, Breeze will throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll make it third down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
So, Alvin.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. The open man is Smith. And he's got this down to the 35. Now we get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
One-on-one over there.
From the gun, it's Breeze. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Thomas, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
What? Trash, bro. Fake.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Great 38 seconds,
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash mark, this is a 43-yard attempt. And Lutz puts this one through.
Let's go.
And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. Going deep for Hopkins.
Oh, that's a hit. Boy, that's Lattimore. Don't play.
The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended
He over there
receiver.
locked up.
That'll bring up second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shotgun now from Murray. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Murray to air it out again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Murray again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Drake. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. On first down, Drake. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Jet sweep. Here's Fitzgerald. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I know you garbage.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
Jordan.
A 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And this is taken in at the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Edmonds. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
They all understand that even after that loss on 1st down, they've got a field goal attempt in their back pocket. But here on 2nd and goal, this is the time you take your shot at the end zone, I believe. Go ahead and go for the big shot right now, knowing you can always come back and kick a field goal on 4th down if you can't advance.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss because that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone for Arizona. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
And the Saints 1st down.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
1st down out of Kamara.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
I should just run out. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to run out all the clock. Since he won't play like how he playing, I'm about to run all the clock out.
When they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Kamara with a call on 1st down as he works his way forward for a gain of about 6.
Ooh, Kamara, you tired, dog. Let's give him a little Latavius. Latavius Murray, boy. Give him a little bit of that. He ain't going to touch the ball no more since he won't play like how he playing. He will not touch the ball no more.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that
type
of a
heavy dose of this Saints O-line, baby. Heavy dose of this Saints O-line, baby. Don't care about none of that, boy.
Again, it's
1st down, boy.
And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Keep it up. I'm going to hit back door on you. Goddamn, Emmanuel Sanders on that head, boy.
Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Or a little Mike Thomas or something. Get beside yourself.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara.
Get off me, little boy.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd
You already burned the timeout.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get
an
2nd and 2,
bro. I got 2 yards.
Coming up here shortly at the 2-minute
Should
warning.
wait for the 2-minute warning or something.
8 yards the gain on that last run.
Kamara is killing them. Kamara is giving them like nightmares, bro.
Again, it's Kamara.
Don't score.
And he can't quite get there.
2-minute warning.
And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints have retaken the lead.
And we're going for 2.
And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally.
Yeah, a little dose of Michael Thomas, boy.
And how about that last
Can't go out Mike, boy.
So now an extra point
Make it a
doesn't
field
help
goal
much.
game,
They'll try to
boy.
go for 2 to make the difference.
Can't
A
go
field
out
goal,
Mike,
and they can lead it by 3.
Ooh,
and look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
That's all right.
Jalen Thompson picks it, and he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
He ain't got no offense, though. It's going to take him a long time to get down there.
After the touchdown,
Ooh,
wants to
that
kick
makes
it
a
off.
difference, though. All right, defense.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just take
Let's
a
go,
seat,
D,
and the
turn
drive
up.
will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Show these boys how we turn up. Show these boys how we turn up.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Murray's going to yield to Drake on the option. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And he'll go underneath here to Drake. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll hand it to Drake here on the option. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Gets on the grab over the middle. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 18. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
This game was so trash, bro. I'm like really bored. This is the most boring game. I'm mad I streamed this. This is really boring.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2
field goal, boy.
We'll be back after this.
Dang, that's why I should have made that 2-point conversion, boy. They helped me.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. On 3rd down, Drake. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And everything right now rests on the right foot of Zane Gonzalez. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
On for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot.
Lucky guy.
And the Cardinals win it. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the